It's your boy B-Lovee, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Exhausted, double mark up, girl, I do it often. Tryna put a new op in the coffin. Free boy, he got knocked, he was tossing.
All right, so we got B-Lovee jumping off the porch with us today.
What's the word?
Man, how you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Yeah, man.
What was
Nah,
that?
big fan of your music, man, so I appreciate you swinging by today, too, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. First off, just go ahead and introduce who you got sitting on the porch with you today, too, man.
My boy Digger. Son EBK right there. That's 150 EBK for me, upcoming artist too, so it's familiar, just remember his face.
Okay. Yeah, so how's Atlanta been treating you since you touched down, man?
Shit, been cool for sure.
Yeah. You just on a promo run, or have you been working and recording down here too? Or?
Yeah, I was recording yesterday, I was in the studio. My boy Fast Money in, we was in there cooking up, chilling.
Oh, that's gonna be dope right
We was
there.
with producers and all that.
Yeah. How do you like the vibes here in Atlanta compared to back at home, man? Is it completely
yeah.
different, or is it?
Nah, I've been out here a couple times. That's just my first time in Atlanta while I'm like a rapper.
Really?
Yeah, I got family out here and all that.
Oh, okay. That's what's good, man. All right, man. So talk to us about life in the Bronx, man. I've only had a few rappers from up there sit on this porch, so
Yeah.
just kind of talk about like the culture and what's going on up there right now.
Right now, the Bronx is heavy. The Bronx is heavy right now, yeah. But it's just like, it's different, just like everywhere else. Everywhere you go, it's just different. Like, for me, it's just the Bronx.
Yeah.
Just low is different, all that type of, it's crazy too. It's different too, cause we in the side block.
And you from Cortland?
Yeah, we from the,
So what goes on in Cortland, man? I ain't never been there.
it's like a project for me. It's a whole lot of, it's a big project. We got two sides too. We got Melrose and Jackson's. For me, it's literally right across the street, but for me, we got a couple buildings. For me, it's mad of us. Not now, but for me, it's mad people out there. Just, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
For me, growing up in the projects, for me, it was crazy, so. For me, Bronx in general was crazy back then for me growing up, so it's just, you know.
Yeah, so looking back, you know, how does it feel to be able to make it out from the projects, you know, to be one of the hottest rappers from your city and all that, to be able to come down here to Atlanta to work?
Yeah, definitely. It felt good, though, for sure. It's definitely a dream come true, though,
Yeah.
for sure.
And did you expect things to move so quickly for you? Because you only been rapping for like less than 2 years or so?
Yeah, we didn't expect to go that fast. For me, we in a pandemic. We thinking the world is over. Like, for me, everything locked down. Like, we just making music just to make music. Like, shooting videos, chilling. We wasn't really thinking much of it. Like, we really about to get famous. That's what I'm trying to say. We ain't really.
Yeah.
So, it's a dream come true.
Absolutely, man. So taking it back before the music, what were you into as a kid, like growing up there? Were you playing sports or were you just?
I was playing sports for sure. I used to play football, basketball. Even when I used to come out here in Georgia, visit my cousins and them, summertime, play sports out here. You know?
Yeah. So did you end up finishing school? Did you graduate?
I ain't finished school. I ain't graduate. I'm gonna go. For me, when I'm done, when I get time off, we're gonna handle that. That's going for me.
Okay. What was the last grade you did, or what grade did you drop out?
Shit like ninth.
Oh, so you was done early.
Yeah.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you then?
I was been outside. I ain't gonna lie. Like, been outside. Like, I was a kid, but when I really started running around on my own, I had to be like 10, 9 for me. But I was still even, for me, in the park, but I wasn't really in tune with what was going on. But I was outside, you know, me and my friends being bad, we was kids. For me, shout out my son Juan Billy, for me, they know, like, bro know, like, for me, we was really outside kids, for me, running around, facts.
Did you have much guidance out there at the time, or you kind of guys just figuring it out as you went?
Yeah, facts, we just figured it out. For me, then being in the projects is like, it's different, like it's just, for me, cause my mom and them lived over there, like uptown, 180th, 182nd. That's how I know like Kay Flock and them. My son on Bill, so it's different. Those are side blocks, like regular blocks. Those not projects though. These is calling it the projects. Like my pops live for me in the projects, so it's like it's different environment right there. That's just different environment right there. Everything different. So it's just way more people. There's way more going on. Like it's just for me.
Kind of gave you like a different perspective on life then. Like, oh shit, there's more to this than just the projects there.
Facts.
Yeah. So what would you say has been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn in your life so far?
Don't trust nobody. And for me, that's 1, 2. Like, it's just, don't trust nobody. For real.
Yeah. That's a big one to learn, man. A lot of people will stab you in your back. You know, people you think that are down for you, they end up crossing you real quick over nothing too, man.
Over nothing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, so what made you start rapping 2 years ago?
I started rapping like 5 years ago. I made like 3 songs. Then I stopped. And it just happened. We started rapping. We were just making music at first. Before we was making drill music, we was making regular music. Like regular music, like not drill music, not none of that. We was making regular music, but you know, just saying our lifestyle and all that. Then, like, but we still talk the street, you know, lifestyle. And then we start being more direct with it. Like, you know, that's what became drill music, you know, dissing, all that dissing going on for me. So it was just like that, like.
Yeah. So what made you come back to it a couple years ago then?
I stopped because I ain't really think like, you know, not thinking you could get famous, like, I'm trying to say. So we just made songs just to make it. And then we started rapping again. We probably started taking it serious probably like you see how you say them 2 years of rapping? The first 8 months, 8, 9 months, we was playing with it. For me, playing around, just playing around with it. And then, but people was liking our music. Kept telling us like, y'all bugging. We like, no, we don't wanna hear that. Like, we about to go hit the field right now. Like, we going back outside right now. We just gonna make music to jam to. We just gonna, for me, so until, for me, we start seeing the impact, like fans, you feel me, all that. So then that's when we start taking, you feel me, situations, made niggas just want to get out the hood, you feel me, a lot of situations, all that. And we start seeing, it's focused up. It's all going crazy.
No, that's hard right there. Was No Hook, was that the first video you had dropped?
Facts.
Shit.
No Hook, definitely. I didn't even know you were going to bring that up.
Yeah.
You probably like the first person to bring that up. Facts.
That shit did pretty good for your first video too.
Yeah, facts. It's first video.
Were you paying attention to the numbers or did you upload it and just went on with your life?
Yeah, facts. It was just on that, like, just put it out.
Oh.
It ain't really, for me.
Yeah. So who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your musical influences or who were some of your favorite artists when you were younger then?
See, when I was younger, I was listening, like, whatever my mom was listening to, for me. Whatever my mom's, pops, and my uncle listening to, that's what I was listening to. They was listening to everybody, for me down there. For me, like Mary J. Blige and them, to like Usher and them, to like Lil Wayne and them, for me. So it was like all types, for me. So I was like listening to all types of music.
Yeah.
Facts.
So how'd you meet up with Dougie B?
That's the bro, like, he from over there, he from Southside, so I was going, like I said, my mom used to live over there.
Yeah.
And all that, and I was going to school over there. For me, I got evicted from there at like, I was like 12 or something, but I still was going to school over there. For me, to like 8th grade, all the way to 8th grade, like, so I was still going to school over there. So when I moved from over there, I still was over there because I was still going to school with everybody I grew up with. Like, for me, I never changed my school though. Like, so we just knew each other. For me, because I was going over there. For me, we know the same people. For me, niggas go to school right here. You just know the same people we outside. Niggas know, bro. Facts. That's what we met, man, years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
So was he rapping back then, or was Kay Flock rapping, or?
Nobody was rapping. None of us. We was just regular. We was just outside, you know. For real, we was just outside, trying to do whatever for me, make it happen, day by day. Facts.
So how did all three of you guys end up in the studio then, recording together?
You know, we was cool. For me, we chilling. We in the stool. We was rapping EK and them, which is like Kay Flock started rapping. Dougie B was in jail at this time.
Oh, shit.
He ain't come home yet. Like when we really started rapping, he got locked up. Boom. Kay Flock with us. He started rapping, and we like, nah, like you go, like from you go, you wild, like you go crazy too. Like we go crazy, you go crazy too. Like he not taking it serious. He not listening to us. Same thing, like you feel me what I'm trying to say? Like he just doing, for me, we just rapping for fun, rapping for fun. Make a music video, he drop, go crazy. Boom, now everybody saw. For me, we still don't, for me, it took us a couple bangers to focus up. You know what I'm trying to say? When we dropped our first 1, 2, 3 good songs that was having millions of views in the time, we ain't really care. It's just like, oh, all right, we lit, what's up? Like, you go catch us outside, same time and all that. For me, so, bro not really trying to hear it, he more like, for me. So, we get on him, a couple of us, really tell him, like, keep telling him, like, bro, you wildin', like, I ain't gonna lie, you wildin', like, nah, we out. Like, for me, he in the studio, he do half a song, I'm gonna finish it out there. For me, then that's how I end up getting on her op spotter. And send it to me, I'm in LA, I was in LA, I'm like, send it to me. Once I come back, we shooting this vid, gangster. That's how I came back, it was active. Shooting the vid, for me.
Did you guys even have like your YouTube monetized back then? Like were you guys even getting a check for these millions of views? So for y'all didn't even see any money off of this at first then, huh?
Nah, not at first.
Yeah.
We was just, for me, I ain't know nothing. For me, to people, we start meeting new people and they start, telling us like, yo, you gonna get, for me, Spike Tarantino brother, my boy Crisco, he the one that put me on to the monetize, like, yo, you could get paid off that, like, off of YouTube, the bros and them, for me, so that's one.
Yeah. So when Shot Down dropped, were you guys taking it serious at that time, or were you guys still just messing around
Nah,
at that
yeah,
time?
we was bugging at that time. We was just chilling. We was bugging at that time, like. We was bugging. We wasn't taking it serious. We probably started taking it serious after Brotherly Love.
Okay, that was the next one I was going to talk about.
Yeah. So after.
So first of all, what was that session like? Were all three of you guys in the studio together that day?
Nah, we wasn't in the session together. We wasn't in the session together. I think Dougie recorded his verse somewhere, then Kay Flock recorded his verse, and I recorded my verse. Facts.
Okay.
And it's crazy because I think, facts. Kay Flock posted on the gram when he was recording the song, and then it's in the crib.
Did you guys know you were sitting on the big song, or was it just like, oh, this is another song for us?
Yeah, that's how we felt, because we was making it, like, at that time, like, we was, it's quarantine, it's nothing to do. For what I'm trying to say, it's nothing to do. We in the projects, all the stores is closed, everything closed.
Shit.
There's nowhere to go, people don't want to be outside, so, I mean, we'll be outside, it's curfew, the cops gonna harass us. Shout out Ainge, bro, got the studio in the projects. So we'll all go up there, deep, and record songs. So it's not like we ain't have songs, like we'll make a song once in a while to be like, oh nah, we was making songs consistently. So like, that song right there was more of them. It could have been mad of those, like, for me. I know there's a couple unreleased songs that's still bangers that niggas, we done lost, like, or people just sit on, like, oh nah, I made that song when my first month of rapping, but that's probably his biggest song, that's why, for me, so it's like, we got mad songs, like, mad tracks.
So does brotherly love take off right away as soon as you guys upload it, or?
Right away. Cause we was posting trailers. They heard about the video shoot. For me, it's all on Instagram. They waiting. We drop it. It was over.
So folks were waiting on that shit to drop then, huh?
Facts.
Yeah. So how did it feel for, all three of you guys to blow up at the same exact time, man? Because that's very rare for a crew. Usually it's one blow up and then you bring the other one along. But now all three of you guys were lit right then and there.
Yeah. It's just like, it's how you, for me, bro, that's why it's just good. Like, for me, bro, just stick with your brothers. Like, for me, bro, just how y'all do it. It's all how y'all do it. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. My son K different. Like, he had all the clout. Like, we all had clout, but he got the most.
Yeah.
He gonna do whatever, like, to get his brother seen. Like, what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, so that's what we was on. Like, really, for me, my son Dougie was going crazy. He the most sturdiest. For me, Kay Flock, anime, he gonna go crazy. He bugging. Then it's me right there just cooling. You feel what I'm trying to say? Do my ones and twos. You feel me? And then that's how I think it was just like, for me, and that's how it was just like perfect match right there.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like three different personalities.
Yeah, gangster.
Nah, that shit dope right there, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so was it easy for you to adjust, going living the projects to having your music blowing up, people recognizing you in public and all that, or?
Facts, cause we done signed the deal. When we signed our deals, we ain't leave the hood.
You stayed in the hood, really?
Yeah, we stayed there for we all stayed there for like probably 3 months. I stayed there for like 4 months after I got signed. Gangsta. So we still in the hood, like, we got
So
songs.
you were like neighborhood superstars at that
Yeah,
point.
like, what I'm trying to say, like, we coming outside, we got 10 million views on. For me, we in the projects with it, kids see us coming from school. For me, we regular, everybody. For me, everybody, we in the hood. I still go to the hood this day, like, and just chill, like, and for me, we chilling. Like, only ones that's gonna be really hype is we gonna see kids. Kids coming from school is kids. For me, I show love. That's when, for me, really start noticing. Going to the store now, crossing the street, people stopping the car. Oh, that's B-Lovee. Oh, that's B-Lovee. Bugging. So we like, yeah.
Did that trip you out the first time you experienced that, or?
Yeah, cause facts. Walking on, like, you walking down the street, a car, like, we could see it's like, for me, a car pull up, it's like 4 niggas in there. It's like, for me, they see us, they look, like they all looking back, they pull up funny stuff, reverse the car, hop out, like, for me, all that, like, you moving like that, you moving like.
Yeah, you don't know
like,
what type of time
yeah,
they
like
on,
it's
man.
lit, like, that's what I'm trying to say, so we on different timing, like, they like, nah, we fans, like, I need a pic, bro, like, I'm like, oh, nah, I bet, I see what's going on out here now. That's when I figured it out. Yeah, it's real, like, they gonna do that. I never release. For me, they gonna do that. A fan see you on a bus, oh, nah, that's B-Lovee, I'm getting off right now. I'm gonna run down on them. I need a pic, like, but they don't, for me, not me knowing, like, cause for me, like you said, we new to it. I don't know what's going on at that point. It's like, these niggas running up, like, so it's lit.
So was it at that point you realized, all right, we got to get out the hood, man?
I still didn't want to get out the hood, though.
For real?
Yeah, cause it's like, ain't bother me, really, cause I know, alright, boom. I'ma see kids, well, when they get out of school, they ain't gonna be outside all day, you feel me? Like, when they get out of school, that's it, like, I'm still in the hood chilling, like, I know I'm safe here, like, what I'm trying to say, that's how I was thinking, but that's how I really got up out the hood and started seeing, like, oh, I bet. It's stuff littered in the hood right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's lit in the hood. Like,
Yeah, that must have been a crazy experience. Man.
yeah, for real.
So what's your creative process like? Do you be writing, or you just go in off the top, or you do a little bit of both?
I be trying to write now, like, but I just be I be going off the top. Go off the top.
Yeah.
Just rap. Cause I can't write songs really, cause it be like, for me, I be thinking too fast, like, and now type it down and it won't sound the same, like, it be too much, so. But I'm be working on that now. I'm trying to really start writing my music.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
So how quickly are you turning out these songs then? Is it like within like 15 minutes, 20 minutes since you're off the top, or do you take the time with it?
It ain't taking 15 minutes. It depends though. I done made songs in 40 minutes. I done made a song for me fast. Cause I ain't making no song in no 20, 30 minutes. I gotta have it rolling down. If I'm freestyling, it's just freestyling. I'll probably freestyle a whole beat, right? And then go record, and then only remember like the first 4 lines.
Yeah, for real.
I just said, so now I gotta figure out a whole new rap. Man, it's been killing me. But
What type
cool.
of mood do you feel like you make your best music? Is it like when you're in a good mood, pissed off, going through some real life shit, or?
It depends. I don't know though. When I'm it depends. I don't know, cause I could be in a good mood and not get no good beats. For me, and then be in a bad mood and get a fire beat and then record a.
Kind of get you in a good mood then when you hear that beat, huh?
So it'd be like, it just depends on what's going on, what type of beat I really get. Not really the mood. It depends on the beats.
Yeah.
For real, fire beats.
Now, when it comes to these beats with these samples, is this just the producer sending it to you? Or are you sending them ideas like, hey, why don't you sample this? Or how does that all work out?
I did that like three times. I sent them to them, but I ain't dropped those songs yet. So it's like they be cooking up. They be cooking up. All types of samples. They go through. They probably don't make every song they know. They gonna sample it. Send it for real. They gonna sample. They been cooking up. They gonna be going crazy.
Do you recognize most of these samples, or is it some of them that you like, I don't
Yes.
know where this came from, but this shit
some,
hard.
Some of them I don't be super hard. I don't know a hole in the wall where that, like, for me, bro, where that came from, like, no funny. I'm just be cranking on.
Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
I just recorded something with Marley Raw.
Okay.
I recorded something with, I forgot bro name from yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, B-Rags, Cash Cobain, Chris Saves. I just dropped some. All mad producers. If I forgot, my fault. But for me, there's a couple of them from the towns, man. I know we rocking with, facts. Mad producers, a couple more.
All right, I noticed you got a large fan base in the UK, man. Are you aware of that? You know how many fans you got up out there?
Nah, I don't really know how many I got though. But I know I know they know me out there.
Yeah. Ever thought about going out there?
Oh yeah, I just got my passport.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm about to head out there soon. There's some of them out there.
Nah, that's gonna be lit right there. Cause yeah, like I said, just looking at your Spotify, like the UK is one of your top places. Man.
Oh yeah, facts.
Which is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's go crazy up there. And I just had dropped a song with Dougie D.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
he's really dope.
He had me on his project. He did his project went #1
No shit.
in the UK. Facts, right? It was on the billboards, right? UK billboards. Facts,
Yeah.
#1 on the UK billboards.
Well, they may send you a plaque for that, right?
I can't wait.
Yeah, you international with it. That's really dope, man. Along with the fame, a lot of love, but also a lot of hate, man.
For sure, the hate is crazy.
How do you deal with it? Especially at first, like I know a lot of people say they don't pay attention to it, once they get accustomed to it. But at first, did it bother you at all? Like
at first, for me it's different because at first I was used to be on them. Everybody that say something, I'm texting you, I'm on you, I'm argue with you. Like for me, I'm gonna be on you, but I don't care. They be tight. I ain't finna argue with nobody that do not know me. Like for me, everybody just be fans on there, like just talking, like, and not even fans, cause
there'd be trolls, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cause fans be showing love, like it'd be like the haters. You heard? They make fake pages, and they
you block them and they come right back.
Yeah, they
right?
come right back. They make unlimited. Like I've been stopped blocking pages. Like go ahead, say like word. Say what you want. They gonna go crazy.
Yeah, because I know at first that, like you said, when you were probably popping back at them. I mean, I think that's everyone's natural instinct.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know me.
Fact.
Then you start to realize, oh, they just doing this just to get a reaction out of you.
I click on a page like 0 followers, following 18. I'm like, I'm not about to argue with that person.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing going on, man. That's
Facts.
it. Yeah. All right, so talk to us about this new EP, man, Misunderstood. So first off, why did you choose that title? Do you feel like you are misunderstood?
Yeah. And the whole process, it was just like everything just, for me, like, nobody understands, so it's like I'm misunderstood. So for me, I just named it that. It was like, I just gave it that name real quick.
Yeah. In what ways do you feel like you're misunderstood?
All types of ways. I don't know, I just feel like I just be thinking different. Everything be different. Like everything be different. It might be really knowing what's going on, like what I'm thinking, or understand what I'm trying to be on, like what I'm trying to say. So it'd be misunderstood.
Yeah. All right. So what was the inspiration into your single, If You Know, You Know?
Yeah, that song was just like. That song was crazy too. I heard the beat, went to the stool. I freestyled that song too. I probably made that song in like an hour, probably, yeah. Crazy.
What were you going through that day? Just a regular day, or were you going through some real shit, or?
I was on a comeback. I stopped rapping for like 4 months at that time too.
Oh shit.
For me, so. The mode I was in was different. Like, for me, bro, me and bro was trying to make it work for me. My boy Jelly Man. But we ain't have the funds for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so for me, I'm like, fuck it. So I stopped rapping for a while. I just was back in the streets for me, getting mine. Once we start stacked up, we got some bread, we started in stool, doing this, doing that. I was just back in a different bag. And that's if you know, you know.
Did you expect that one to go up like it did?
Yeah. Like that song right there, I knew it was gonna be. It's cause the beat. I'm like, I bet I know it's gonna go. That's the first time I ever heard a funny beat like that. Like, cause I heard sample drill before. For me, Shawnee Ben Laden, he was doing the sample drill.
Okay.
He from Queens, facts. It hit different cause like, if you from a different borough, like Brooklyn drill, they call it Bronx drill, for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was the first one to drop a sample drill and from Bronx drill. So, and then the song was crazy. So it just like, for me, it's a good song, so it just hit different. And then the beat, the way Crusades hit that beat up, it was just crazy. So it was just that. I used to listen to that song. Every time I would play it, it gave me the chills. So I'm like, yeah, I already know. I already know.
So that song started like a whole new wave, because everyone in the Bronx is sampling some shit like that.
After that, everybody started dropping samples, going crazy. Cause for me, it's on people too. Like, niggas start thinking like, alright, but he doing. Everybody started doing samples, but then producers start making mad samples too. Like, what I'm trying to say, so.
Is that mostly what the producers be sending you now, is the sample drills, or do you have
Yeah,
to
they
tell
used
them,
to-
man, give me something else? Or-
Yeah, tell them, send me some regulars. They used to send heavy samples.
Yeah, you
They
can
be-
look on YouTube and type it like B-Love type beats.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 of them, if not 1,000,000.
It would just be hard though. A lot of those be hard though. Sure.
Yeah, because they be flipping the craziest samples. You wouldn't expect that shit to go
Facts.
to a drill beat, but that should be hit.
For sure.
And what about the song My Everything? What was the inspiration for that one?
See, that song, I ain't know it was gonna go crazy like that. Like, I was never gonna drop it. Made it. Crib, my moms, my sisters, you know, the good females in my family. I said to a couple people. But a couple of the bros was telling me like, yo, that's gonna go crazy. A couple girls saying, yo, that's gonna go crazy. I'm like, y'all trying. I made that song. That's a song I made dumb fast too. I made that in like 30 minutes.
That's it.
Like, for me. But I just made it. I'm like, I'm gonna just make a song real fast. For me, I was never gonna drop it.
Someone leaked it, right?
Somebody leaked it.
Did you ever find out who it was?
Nah.
Do you thank them at this point?
They should have told me. I would have blessed up. I would have looked out. Oh, I better say the word.
So how'd you get Herbo on the third part then?
Actually, it's crazy because I had Herbo verse before a Boogie verse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just the way the label did it and all that.
Oh, okay. I got you, man.
He was on live. He was jacking the song. So he on live running around, jamming it on live. Telling the fans like, yo, tell B-Love. So when I woke up in the morning, I got like 40 DMs. Everybody, I just see No Limit Herbo, No Limit Live, No Limit Herbo Live. Everybody like, yo, he was saying this. Then you know the funny Bronx blogs. I started seeing the live. They were screen recorded it, they posted.
Yeah.
And I tell B-Love, send me the open. Bet. So I DM'd him. He probably ain't see it at the time. And go straight to message request for me.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I did the song with my bro, Kay Flock. So I call Flock up, yo, you seen that? He like, yeah, facts. I'm like, yo, tell him, for me, I like me. My son Kay Flock hit him up for me, and that's how, for me.
Yeah. That shit turned out really dope too, man. It was
Facts.
good chemistry on that shit too.
Facts, that song go crazy.
Yeah. How'd you link it with A Boogie for Boom Boom?
We was just in the studio one night, chilling. We was recording a couple songs for me. It was probably like a week span. We was with each other for like a week. Me and the bros, we just kicking it. We was just recording every day, just chilling. For me, making songs, not finishing them. For me, regular. Just trying to, for me, build the chemistry. For me, so. Facts, and the label wanted to drop them, so they dropped it. Just put them out there.
Y'all gonna shoot a video for it?
We did shoot the video for it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
All right, so you just dropped the video for Bomb Bomb, man.
Oh yeah. That was just, for me, some song. I'm like, all right, but I'm gonna just drop that, see what's going on. For me, just put that
Were
out
you a fan of reggae music growing up, or?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. What's his name? The light skin nigga.
Sean Paul?
What's the light skin nigga name? That nigga that used to, huh?
The one that did the same beat?
Nah. When I make the reggae music, he lit. He had the braids from back in the Sean Paul, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you said that?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Damn, I didn't know there was.
Well, I ain't hear you. I
light-skinned
thought you said somebody else. I'm like, oh, yeah, him. Yeah, facts. That's
Sean
that.
Paul was lit back in
Hell
the day,
yeah,
man.
that's that fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's that fire.
So have you started working on like your next project? Is it gonna be an album or?
Yeah, right now I'm just putting down records. I'm just laying down records. I'm about to really start making song specifically for album though. Soon.
Okay.
Not yet, soon.
Yeah. So kind of just speak on your growth as an artist, you know, from 2 years ago when you first popped out with No Hook up until what you're recording today, man.
Yeah. Like, what you trying to, like, what you mean? Like,
Just like your progression.
oh, like my
Like,
progression.
are you trying to get away from the drill shit now, or do you feel like that's the lane you need to be in?
Nah, yeah, for me, trying to grow as an artist. For me, trying to just mix it up, do others. Like, for me, not just stick to one thing. I'm trying to do all types of music for me, so we trying to work it out. For me, that's why, like, my music will sound a little different. I ain't trying to be on some drill, super drill, for me.
Yeah, definitely them songs for the ladies, you know, they gonna eat that shit up. I think that's why My Everything did pretty
That's
good
a fact.
too.
I want to say that. Facts. Females be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Have you been able to talk to Flock since he's been locked up? How's he holding up in there, man?
I'm good. He good. He healthy. For me, his spirits isn't good. And right now, he just waiting to come home, basically.
Yeah.
He be home real soon, so we back in action soon, man.
Yeah, no fans waiting on that, man. That's for sure. What was it like at that video shoot with Cardi B?
It was active. It was active.
It sounded like the whole city was out there, huh?
Bro, what? It was active. It was packed. Active.
What does it mean to you for Cardi B to like embrace that movement, considering she's from the Bronx too?
It mean a lot. I ain't gonna lie, cause that's what we be needing. Like for me, just you know, we needing the shout outs and the love and the support for me. So for her to be like really showing love and supporting the wave that we got going, salute to her for sure.
And now it seems like she's on that drill shit now
Yeah,
too.
she
Since
on
that
that.
song.
Yeah, Cardi on that.
She's fucking with it.
Cardi on that. Facts. Free bro, man, for real.
It's kind of like you guys inspired her too. That's hard as shit when you think about it, man. Yeah. All right, so what's next for you, B-Love? Looking ahead, man. For the rest of 2022.
I'm working. I'm just working. Big projects coming soon. Big features coming soon. Big singles coming soon. Working.
Yeah.
Facts.
Something you can get used to doing this rap shit for a while?
Yeah. For a while you could do it. Yeah. I'm trying to be an actor too. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What type of acting you trying to do?
What you mean? What type of acting?
Like, you want to do comedy shit? You want to do some real life? Can you cry on demand? Like, what you think?
That's crazy, bro. I was talking about man from jail. I'm telling him, like, he think he got act. I'm telling him, like, you don't even know how to make yourself cry, like, right there and then. Like, nah, I don't know how to make myself cry neither. But, it's practice.
Yeah.
Gotta practice. But all types, like, try to get a gravy for that.
Yeah.
Facts.
That'd be dope, man. All right, you want to give any shout outs before we wrap it up here today?
Off the porch. Shout outs?
Yeah.
Like other people?
Yeah, your peoples.
Oh, my peoples?
Yeah, your peoples. Yeah, anything.
Oh, man, shout out. My son IYKYK right here. I shout my son 50 out. Shout out my boys, man. Calling out COB, man. I know how we coming. We run the city. No cap.
Exhausted, double my cup, girl, I do it often. Tryna put a new op in the coffin. Free bro, he got knocked, he was tossing. Fuck a girl, leave her sorted. Running low.